and we knew it was coming, but we hadn't really prepared ourselves for it to be now.
Look, it sounds as though you obviously did a pretty great job of sort of role modeling that kind of emotional control in dealing with situations that, you know, at both ends of the spectrum may have been really positive or not so good.
And the other one that we've talked about often, which probably I found the hardest, and probably the hardest thing in terms of the girls in their sport, was the day that Alicia and Courtney were in the same race. And Alicia had been put up an age group because she was preparing to go up an age group the following season. And it was in a K1 200. And Alicia's a sprinty kayaker. Courtney prefers the slightly longer. And the inevitable happened, and Alicia beat Courtney. And we knew it was coming, but we hadn't really prepared ourselves for it to be now. And we all burst into tears.
No. Every female burst into tears. So, but just on that, Alicia burst into tears.
Yeah.
So coming off after the race, because she just did her thing. She has this thing of staying in her lane, or staying in her boat, and she's done it since she was, I think, even when John Scott was here at Ames Games, she would take herself off, so she's been very mentally able to do things. And so she got off the water and broke into tears.
And that as I did, because but Alicia said, I didn't want to win. I didn't mean to win. And I know how much Courtney loves kayaking, and I didn't want to disrupt that for her. And so that forced us into a time to really talk openly about, for Courtney, why do you kayak? What do you love about it? As we've talked about, it came back to those social connections. And she felt that belonging. She loved the trips. She loved being part.
And she loved training.
And she loved the training. She loved working toward a goal. And so we just said, well, hold on to those. You do you. And that's why you kayak. But then we also had to have a chat with Alicia. Well, why do you kayak? And for her, it was just about that challenge, which Craig talked about before. She loved really pushing herself and seeing how far she could go and learning new things. And saying, well, you know, you girls have got quite different reasons about why you're kayaking. One is not better than the other, they're just different. And it took a long time to have this conversation, because it was really raw and really emotional for quite some time. But it set them up, I think, to really appreciate each other's strengths and each other's differences. And we probably from that point really encourage them, get in K2s together, canoe together, and do those things that you love doing, and seek those opportunities to do it together.